Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
We'll go three tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Williams to throw on second down. Here's a short one. Akins, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8. Now a toss, running left, it's Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line. And the drive continues. First down.
And the Steelers.
Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he nearly got 3. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Third and 8.
On third down, here's a run by Taylor.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now a toss play for Taylor. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 50 for him on the season. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 49-yard line.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 79, trap 60, Mustang 19. Steady.
Daniels starts with a pass. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Ready? Cowboy, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. A pass right side will be taken in by Walker. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
10. 60 Vikings.
Throwing again. Daniel. Pass complete there to Harrison. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Nice. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
Daniels going to throw again. That one hard. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Colts. His 4th TD grab of the season. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and through. And the Colts come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
2 yards on the pickup.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
What is on?
Here's Taylor. Finding space inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
First and 10.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Here's a run. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So and
he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown Steelers. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Steelers 14, 7. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Tight, 19 tight. There we go. Stop.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Will Riker is lining up for the extra point.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
What is up?
To throw is Williams. That's caught! And he will score! Christian Kirk, touchdown Pittsburgh. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Trap 60, trap 60.
A gain of 22 yards. First down.
70.
On first down, Daniel. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard
range.
line.
70 range. Let's go. 19 Lions. Ready, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is caught. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready to run.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll run here with Taylor. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Colts have come away with the football.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And the Colts first down.
He'll step up and run this. And he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
A give. Here's Hall. Oh, yeah. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
At the 39-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
On the handoff, here comes Hall. Good blocking to the 15. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. In motion comes Walker. Throwing now. Daniel. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Move back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal.
Let go. Drop 50. Drop 50.
That's Harrison in motion. Throwing on second down. Daniel. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal. Third and goal. It's Daniel. That is caught, and he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Indy. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
49-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He'll return this from the 10. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
On the jump. Come on. Hey.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Daniels to throw on second down. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels taking off. He'll try to get there. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the first down.
First down.
19 tight.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
Let's go now. 79
second down, it's Daniels. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again here with Taylor. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the Steelers have come back to level things. It's 28 all.
Set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
Well, I'm not sure there's been one position on offense that has evolved more over the years, Mike, than the tight end position. They're no longer just the extra blockers. They're no longer just the underneath, hey, pick up a first down. These are some of the most dynamic playmakers in the league, and that's a great example of why.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll throw with Daniels. He's got a man. It's Walker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Metcalf, the motion man.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. Big opening up the middle. And he will score again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. The extra point is up and through. And the Steelers will go up by 7. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
18 Cardinals. Ready, ready.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Mario Davis there on the play.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Daniels. This one complete downfield to Walker. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
27 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the...
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Jalen Carter getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Here we go. Sack track and 60.
To throw is Daniels. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
60 average. 60
First
average.
and 10 at the 25.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. The pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. Now to be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Warriors, Cowboy 80.
Here's Daniels. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. Pushed out to his left. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. It'll lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
60 Bobcat. 60.
Daniels now going to look to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Steelers.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame you. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Colts 28.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Cut my team. Cut my team. Hey,
Metcalf, the motion man.
7 times. 70 rings. 70. Not saying 19.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. Daniels now on 1st down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards.
It's a gain of 45 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Metcalf, the motion man.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he will score! Game on! Breece Hall, touchdown Colts. And that's a big number. That is touchdown pass, number 50 on the season. Just 5 shy of Peyton Manning's all-time mark for the most in one campaign.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He's got the connection. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They go right back to Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On third down, it's Williams. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On first down, Daniels. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's third and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
12 yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
To the air again is Daniels. There's that man again. Another catch. That good for 29. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
2nd down, 8 for the 1st down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Dragons. Warriors 70. 18. Pioneer. Go.
Throwing again. Daniel. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
It's a gain of 14.
That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
In motion is Warren.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Daniels going to throw again. They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now, 2nd and goal. Here's a designed run. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Kez Walker. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
19
Throwing now. Daniel. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. Even with their full complement of timeouts, always to try an onside kick.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Toss, running left, it's Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. That's a Steeler 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Jordan.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
What is it on?
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And he will get forward for about 5 yards efficiency. That sets up third down. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here now, 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. A big hole. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Colts 42.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
70 rings, 18 cards.
Now Daniels. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Their own 48-yard line.
What is up?
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. A big hole. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers are able to extend the lead.
Colts 42. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10. The Colts take over 1st and 10. The Colts take over 1st and 10.
Okay, great.
35-yard line.
Let's go.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's got room at the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On the ground, it's Taylor. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was dropped right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They're able to erase the memory.